What's happening? Hey, look here. The Longhorns are going to be in the news daily and weekly. If they ain't throwing up Arch Manning name, they throwing up the championship. So at this point, this is what the expectations are. The expectations are win it all. Win the Heisman. Now they may not say the individual award, the Heisman, but they looking at it. They're looking at the Heisman. They want to win it. They want to come out on top. And I get that. I get that. Coach Sharp has the opportunity to get his first national championship this year. He was in the running for two of them, two straight. Hey, they say the third is a charm. So I'm looking for Coach Sharp to finally unleash. You could really say the offense he really want to unleash. You could really say the offense he really wants to unleash because you have a big boy quarterback, big boy running backs, big boy wide receivers. So you have what you need for Shark to make this run. They call nice plays. You got play calling where your running back sneaking out the backfield. Bam, they dumping it to him. Running back scoring TDs like wide receivers around here. Then you also have it where Arch Manning can really manipulate the offense because, well, manipulate the defense because he's so big and he throws so well and he can run so well. So the fact that you never know what he gonna do, J-Day, what's happening? The fact that you never know what Arch Manning gonna do, you gonna have to respect the offense. So the offense is going to get a great amount of love from the defense because they know if you press them too hard and you send that blitz and miss, deuces, that man gone. So Shark know right now that this is a great opportunity to win it all. I bet he told them boys, hey, we've been close the past 2 years. That's behind us. That is behind us. But we have so much right now. Yes, we want the national championship. Yes, I want to get y'all every individual award I can get. Yes, I got dreams for myself. Yeah, I want that chip. I want the chip. So I have to go out and do something. And I'm going to need y'all. I'm working. I'm trying to get y'all every ball I can find to commit to the program. But as of right now, we all we got. We all we got. We locked in. We may get something in the spring, but right now we locked in. And I went and recruited. I went and got that D-line right. The O-line, I feel like we good. We got the skill players. It's time to run it. It's time. Arch, you really the deciding factor. Arch, you really him. Arch, you can get us the game versus Georgia. Arch, you can do that. You can get us this SEC championship game. All the hype is coming. The hype is here. I seen today, which it don't matter that they say it, but cause I'm saying I feel like Texas could win the chip, could get to the chip. I just do. It's the situation set up for them nice. But you got companies out there already saying that, hey, look here. Texas to take it all. I get that. Texas got a big boy quarterback. We expect Arch Manning to do great. Not good. We expect him to do great. Like, I expect him on the low end to throw for 3,000 yards. On a big time end, throw for 4,000 yards. On the low end, get me 25 to 30 TDs. On a big boy end, get me really 35 to 40 TDs passing. And in the run game, I'm thinking Arch might easily clear. I feel like Arch could easily clear about 300 to maybe 500 yards rushing. I I really feel like that's what he could do. It's in their hands to run the plays the way they need to run them. They got to run these plays where it's going to have arch balling. It's going to have the running backs balling. It's going to have the wide receivers balling. That's why it's going to be hard to stop them. Then when you turn and look on defense, you like, well, dog, what they got on defense? You got DNs coming everywhere. Linebackers, D-tackles. The secondary roaming. Throw that ball if you want to. But it's going to be hard for you to really get off a great throw because Colin Simmons coming, Trey Moore coming, Anthony Hill coming. Yo, Birch coming, Berkey coming. So, man, listen. JD, you say from what it looked like, we will have the number one. Listen, that thing starting to add up. I seen him today. I want to say going after the number one D lineman, Elijah Griffin. They say he was already talking about Texas, so that's looking good. And then you got to think, if Texas had a season that we are anticipating them having, then we will get a number one class because it ain't nothing stopping us. I'm going to look at it right now. The Elijah. I want to see Elijah, see his size, see where he from, see why we own him so hard right now. Hold on, because that boy the number one player right now at D-line. All right, let me go to player rankings. Class of 26. We own it. Honestly, in the state of Texas, we ought to be able to grab any dog we want. You can go into Georgia and get you some big boy dogs. You come to Florida, get you some big boy dogs. You go to Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, you could get them. Our name holding so much weight right now. And all they're going to be talking about is, just think about it, January, they talking about Texas. February, they talking about Texas. March, they talking about Texas, plus the spring ball. April, spring game, plus they talking about Texas, plus we getting NFL guys drafted. May, it's getting close to the season, so you really starting to lock in to see. So it's so much Texas talk, and the more you get closer to the season, the more everybody talking about, hey, who gonna be the Heisman? Every time I look up, you already know who name up there for the Heisman. You already know who named for the Heisman. So let me see where Elijah Griffin fall at in the overall scheme of everything. Elijah Griffin. Let me see where he at. Because he the number one. And then we was already going after the number one linebacker in Tyler. And from Georgia. Now they feel he gonna commit to Georgia. But hey, we got time. And I seen another thing that they had. What's my boy? Kirby number one. I can't put Kirby number one right now. Kirby can't be number one to me right now because it just didn't look like he got that team like that. It doesn't look like he got a squad like that. It's like something missing. And I think it's that quarterback and wide receiver spot. I just don't think they got it like that. Not right now. Hold on, I might be wrong. It's Elijah Golden. Oh, they in Florida. Ah, dog. Okay. It's Elijah Golden. That's who I think it is. Number one, yep. Elijah Golden. Let me see. Let me see all his offer list. Maybe it's Griffin, but nah, well, it ain't Griffin. Hold on. Maybe it still is Griffin. It's a couple of, it's some ballers at D-line. Hold on. Oh, no, he just received the offer. That's what it was. I think it's Elijah Golden, 6'3", 275. The number one D tackle in the nation, in the state of Florida. He's at Cardinal Mooney over there in Sarasota, Florida. That's right around the way by me. Yeah, I think that's who it is. So he just got the offer. You know Shark them telling, look, man, in the state of Florida, you ain't got nothing popping off. Miami can't compete with us. Florida State can't. And Florida, we finna come thump them. So, yeah, holla at us. Holla at us. Yeah, that's who it is. That's who it is. Then they got Jalen Lott. Look like they think he going to commit. Wide receiver out of Texas. Think he going to commit. And like I said, we already got a nice quarterback in the class of 26. So everything's setting up good for Shark. Right now, this is combine time for Coach Shark and Texas. So all the Texas boys, you got the Texas safety. He finna get a lot of love. Well, the cornerback. He finna get a lot of love. I think he gonna be the first one drafted. I think Texas DB is gonna be the first Texas player drafted. It just look like he is. I don't think nobody. I think he coming off the board first. Yeah, I see that happening ASAP. I think he will. JB. I think he coming off the board first. 5'11", 200 pounds. Let's see what my boy did this season. So that's going to make Coach Shark and them look good. I seen somewhere that they believe 12 players going to get drafted or 10. 10 or 11 going to get drafted and then one undrafted free agent. But, you know, you never know how the draft going to turn out, y'all. Now, the draft is real different. The draft, you be thinking somebody going to get drafted, they not. And JB right out of Austin, so that's good for him. That man started 38 games out of 56. Won the Jim Thorpe Award, so you know he like that. You know the NFL team seeing him. You know they talking to him. I'm assuming he's going to go to the combine and give his best to give that 40. And what I mean by give your best, you need to clock a high 4.2 or a solid 4.3. If you do that, you'll be good. All right? He had one pick, Colorado State. Their quarterback was hyped up at first. 2 picks versus Georgia. God, dog. Boy out there balling. 1 pick versus Arkansas. Another pick versus Georgia. That man had 5 picks this season, y'all. Yeah. My boy going to the league. Hey, that boy going to the league. Then let's look at his pass breakups. Pass breakups, he had 11. So out of 11 pass breakups, you looking at about 5 of them that could have been, anywhere from 3 to 6 of them could have been interceptions. Or 3 to 4 could have been interceptions. So he got 5. Man could have led the nation in picks. Could have led the nation. Then, just to make sure you know it was like that, he had a total of 67 tackles and 46 of them solo. Let me see if he got any tackles for loss. He had 2.5 tackles for loss and 1 sack. He had a fumble recovery. And, yeah. So, JB, I think, going to be the first player to come off the board. So, that's going to be a guy Texas get the retweet saying they got him drafted. Coach Shaw get to say that's another one of his draft guys. Everybody already anticipating Arch Manning being him and then getting ready for the NFL after this season. Now, I don't know if Arch is going to clear it after this, but they're anticipating him clearing and heading to the league in 26. I don't know. But you got Anthony Hill guaranteed to be a first rounder. Michael T, probably first, second, or third round already. Coach Shaw done did his recruiting, y'all. He's done his recruiting. Got the #1 class in 25. Had a lot of people at in January at Junior Day. Texas Junior Day were packed. So they have a lot of players that done came and touched bases. Now it's go out and produce. Go out and win with this schedule. Go out, beat Ohio State game 1. Beat Ohio State game 1. Everybody going to be saying the praise that we're going to the chip. They will. Beat Florida and Oklahoma. Everybody just going to be saying, hey, We waiting on the Georgia game. Let's see how the Georgia game goes. But the fact that Nick Saban came out and told everybody that Shark got the trenches right now, that's a wrap. Because Georgia just don't look like they got them skill players like that. They got guys from the head to the league that I know may clear the fastest 40 time, but as far as on the field, it just, maybe the quarterbacks couldn't get it for them, but I don't know, it just didn't look like you wanted it to look when I watched Georgia. So I think they could go to Athens and get them that. I think they could give it to them. I really feel Texas could go down to Athens in November and give it to them. Because then you have Arch that played in so many games by then. Starting now, the whole 4 quarters, all mine, week in and week out. When you sit back and look at a situation like that, you like, well, dog, we really do got something. So I get the hype. I get the hype for the Heisman. The games that he played, what? He was balling. The UTS game, when they put him in, he went off. Straight went off. So, and he already putting in work. Strength and conditioning coach working him. Because everybody know what time it is. Listen, Texas may not say it, but the pressure that was on Ryan Day after he lost to Michigan and then got into the playoffs and then went to rolling. I ain't going to say that type of pressure on Shaw, but it got to be some pressure on him because, and maybe it's the media hyping it up where the pressure going, it's going to be there because you got everybody saying Arch Manning is the Heisman Trophy winner. He the favorite. Right now, he's the favorite. The offense make him even more the favorite because he could throw it to tight ends, wide receivers, slots, running backs, and he could run it. And on a play where he looking to pass and it break down, he could run it. Then he got big boy running backs. Big boy running backs that will tote that thing. Trey gonna tote it, y'all. He had 1,000 yards this year. So I'm looking for Trey to tote it again. Okay, bam. He told it. Then you look at it and you have Gibson gonna tote it. Then you got Bastard coming back. So CJ ready to show like, bro, okay, I didn't get to dominate, but I will this year. And they catching the ball out of the backfield. You looking this way, and he toss it back down. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. I keep telling y'all, when I was at the Texas versus Clemson game, I seen the running back take the ball instead of going north right out of the gate or south right out of the gate. He went east or west. He ran that way. Well, he went west. Well, depending on the way it was in the stadium. But he's going west. And then he cut up. When he cut up, I said to myself, the safety done took a bad angle, and that boy was out of there. Wham! So how you going to stop that? Texas got 3 solid running backs that done ran that thing, and that sure enough know they like that, and they're going to be in the weight room right now. Now, they going to be homeboys, but they competing. They want that spot. They want that shine. So they're trying to get out there to be the #1 running back. They want all the carries. I want to get every carry I can get. They give me 200, I want all 200. They give me 150, I want all 150. And then you got Xavier Worthy. They had the Super Bowl week, and Super Bowl week, they're throwing out Arch name. You got Xavier Worthy saying, man, look here. Arch Manning is a dog. I expect him to win the Heisman. That's how I see it. Like, what's stopping him? Ain't nothing stopping him. Ain't nothing stopping Arch Manning from getting his Heisman. He's going to have probably 5 to 10 TDs rushing. Anywhere from 30 to 40-some TD passes. That's possibly 40 to 50 TDs total. And watch the big boy runs. He probably going to get a big boy run versus Georgia. A big boy run versus Oklahoma. Big boy run versus Ohio State. Big boy versus Florida. So now you getting these big boy plays. And you like, well, dog. Arch Manning really like that. And they're going to be winning. Shaw got them winning. So we expect to win. Ohio State got all this turnover up there. DC gone. OC gone. O-line gone. Lost a graduate assistant to us. We done made an outside linebacker. That's they lost. We ready. So now any linebackers he was in on, or any defensive lineman he was in on, recruiting Coach Clark, now he go holler at him. Anybody on Ohio State's team that's like that, that may be transferring, now they think like, Coach, I know I'm nice, but, man, we done lost to D.C. Can I slide to Texas? I'm like that. Tell Coach what's up. What if Caleb Downs jump off in there? I doubt, but what if? What if Jeremiah Smith? I doubt it, but just what if? And they both hit Texas. Like, what's up? Let's play with Arch them. They win back-to-back chips, 2 different teams. Could be. I know it might sound like a wish, but it could be. So, the way this thing's setting up, y'all, I'm excited. Like this week right here, they ain't really talked about it. I ain't heard nobody say nothing about the weight room. But if Arch Manning was in there showing that he's a dog in the weight room, he having a monster week, I don't feel he gonna let off. Why let off? So I feel like he gonna go in there and dominate again. Then I know Anthony Hill in there getting off, Colin Simmons getting off, the old lineman getting off, the D lineman getting off. Everybody trying to win. At the end of the day, y'all, everybody is trying to win at every position. Michael T off in there grinding because everybody know this your opportunity to hit the league. The ones who getting ready for the league. Hey, you better come out on all cylinders if you want that NFL. Because the way the NFL be drafted, you just never know. But when your team that good and you going to the chip or win the chip or a game before the chip, oh, yeah, you got draft picks. They going to give you that. Now, unless you like a surprise team. But Texas not a surprise team. They 2 years in a row like that. 2 years in a row like that. You know everybody was hoping that Coach Sharp would have put in Arch Manning and let him dominate. But they didn't. They held back. It was like, Quinn, go do what you do. Win the game. Win the game. Quinn was down there to tie it up. Matter of fact, if Ohio State wouldn't have got that, to me, it was a fluke touchdown when they threw that screen and we was like in prevent, and I think he cribbed it. So that knocked the wind out of our sail. We could have stopped that. We came back. That was our game, y'all. But maybe it just wasn't meant for Quinn to get the chip. It's meant for Arch Manning to get the chip. Year one as the full-year starter. I see him not getting beat. When you look at the games, now quarterback for quarterback, Oklahoma quarterback match up good because he could throw and run. DJ at Florida, I would say he more of a thrower, and I just don't feel like that schedule Florida got. That schedule is against them. Like that schedule is against them. If they pull out what they did this year, winning 8 games, I think he won 8 games. If he could pull that out in 25, I'd be amazed. It seemed like Billy Napier possibly close to being on them like real chopping blocks, man. They just waiting that bite go down. Let that bite go down. Let that bite go down. So, at this moment, Sharp and Texas, the best thing in the SEC. Ole Miss can't hang. Georgia ain't got the QBs to hang. I won't even say, I really want to say like the Wild Eyes like that either. Now, they going to have some running backs. Georgia got some running backs. Ole Miss going to have some talent, but he lost a whole lot of players on the trenches. Now, they might have went and recruited, but I just don't see it like that. I don't see it in a sense where Oklahoma, Ole Miss scare us up. Not that we play them, but I don't see them scaring us up if we had to meet them. So, Arch say he don't deserve the hype, but he getting it. You a Manning, you getting it. You see Red Bull said, let me jump in on this. Red Bull said, let me jump in on this because Arch Manning finna be so hyped up. We're going to pay him now. Let him drink the little energy drinks and have everybody in Texas drinking it. Everybody that's a Longhorn in the Longhorn family drinking that thing. So, Arch getting the love. He says undeserved, but he said he's going to work so hard that it will be deserved. You saw it the first week. I don't know if they're going to hype him up every week. And what I mean by hype, he could be balling this week, another monster week, but do you say it every week? Because then it's going to make it look like his Arch team. I mean, not his team, but it's like he a one-man band. Like, you don't want nobody to feel no kind of way, but the way he probably operate, he probably make everybody on the team feel good. Like, yeah, I'm a Manning, but I don't act like I got it like that. I'm on chill. I'm on chill mode. I ain't really like that. I just want to win. I just want to go dominate. So, with everybody saying we got that championship status, we got it. We definitely got it. And then, like I told y'all, the recruits that we have in the class, you never know who going to make the jump to start. You never know if some of the wide receivers going to get some playing time. You never know if some of the D-line, linebackers, safeties, cornerbacks, you never know if they going to get some playing time. So, the situation look good. And just look at it. When you look at it, you got, and I keep telling y'all this, you got a lot of key guys coming back. Even if they didn't start, they was key guys. So, okay, you had a big boy in front of your baller, so you ain't start, but you made plays when you got in because they rotating you. So you can't ask for nothing better than that. You can't ask for nothing better than that. You rotate me, and I get to play, and I'm dominating. Like, let's just look at Malik. Look at Malik's stats. The boy clean as ever in that number 5. Throw that ball my way if you want to. 6 foot, 190. A true sophomore. 23 started 2 games. 24. Hold on, let me see what my boy did. Golly, that boy got 14 stars, man. And basically, this was his best year right here. Hold on. Let me show you them stats. I like to look at the stats. I like to see what we got going. All right. Total tackles, he had 36. 32 of them solo. That's a normal DB. That's a normal DB. Now, interception, he ain't getting none. Nor pass breakers. So my boy was a tackling machine out there. Clemson, he had 5 tackles. Getting it. So you know it's going to be hard to throw on them boys when the season starts. And then you got Choice deciding to stay. Hey, Choice trying to hit that lead, but you got Choice coming back. Hold on. Because they ain't let me go to the new roster. You got Hill coming back. Moore coming back. Justice Finn coming back. You got Derrick Williams coming back. Let me see what my boy did. 6'2", 195? Come on, man. He playing. He ain't really getting it like he want to. And then the fact that at 6'2" with Quinn back there, y'all, that's a solid height. But 6'4" with Manning, boy, that boy gonna stand in the pocket and see everything. And you know he throwing them deep, going to get it. So, yo, I'm excited for the boys. See The season look too good to me. I'm excited for him. You got JG out here. Let's see what his stats was. He had 58 tackles, 35 of them solo. Now, this past year, he had 3 pass breakups. Could any one of them have been a pick? At least 1 or 2 could have been. But this year, he took off like a rocket. This was his year. He got a sack, got 5.5 tackles for loss. Yeah. That boy out there getting it. So everywhere you look on Texas team, they got something. Ryan Wingo, ready to show that he's him. Ready. You got backup guys ready to show. And I think Trey Moore coming into his own. I think Trey Moore is coming into his own. 6'3", 245. Towards the end of the season, that man was balling. Towards the end of the season, that man was straight balling, y'all. Talking about straight getting out there balling. So it's easy. Shaw done built something special. He done built something special. He got the wide receivers that'll go get it. And you got, what, about 2 or 3 that's left? So now all them targets get to go to them. And Arch going to be on the money. And see, Quinn ran it, but not like how Arch could run it. He ran it, but not like that. So they deserve it. Look at it, y'all. Anywhere I turn, look at it. Go to ESPN. They talking about him right now. Can Texas win it all? Anytime I come on here, it's always something about Texas. Some way, somehow, it's always about Texas. Always. And then Shaw get to throw all them draft picks in the face of everybody. Like I told you, that Heisman talk be for real. That Heisman talk is for real. Look at it. Breaking down the early Heisman favorites. Texas man and open. Yeah, everybody talking about him. Now, there's other guys they got out there. They got the LSU quarterback, Garrett. Clemson quarterback, Cade. They got Tennessee quarterback, but I don't know. And Penn State quarterback on there, I just don't see it. Jeremiah Smith, I respect that. I respect that. I definitely respect that. They got Manning stepping into the spotlight at Texas, full-time starting quarterback, which everybody in the state of Texas is going to be ready for this. Ready to prove that he's more than just his last name. And he will. He will prove that he's more than his last name. That's just how good Arch is. He said a product of the legendary Manning dynasty. See how that love they give him? He possesses the arm talent, accuracy, high-level football IQ that could make him, yeah, that boy finna tap some defenses. In limited action this past season, Manning flashed his potential. 939 yards, 9 TDs, only 2 picks. His dual threat ability was also on display, adding 108 yards rushing and 4 TDs on 25 carries. An element that only enhances Texas' already high-powered offense. I told you. Hey, I told you. The schedule presents a challenge. Manning will be tested early. Ohio State, we know that. But that feel like it's definitely in our favor. The Florida trip. I don't know why they didn't say Oklahoma. I like Oklahoma. That's a challenge. Florida, Oklahoma, Georgia, and Texas A&M. I don't really know if to say Texas A&M like that, but the head coach done been there, done that at Texas. He the favorite. He's the favorite to win the Heisman. Hands down right now, he's the favorite to win the Heisman. Texas Longhorn football here to stay, baby. Shaw got them boys rolling. They here to stay. They are here to stay. Now, someone talking about their most difficult games. They just look at it, which I told you is going to be Ohio State, Florida, Oklahoma, Georgia, to me. Let me see what they said. Ohio State away game, they got that as the toughest one. Georgia away game, they got that as the next toughest one. Oh, well. Kirby be balling at them home games now. They got Florida away. All their tough games are away. Oklahoma neutral site, yep, I'm down with that. And then they got Texas A&M home. They put that one next. I don't know if Coach Mike could get it done versus us. I know Reed out there at quarterback, but I just don't see Reed balling like that. Kentucky, yeah, I ain't studying them. But Virginia, Vanderbilt with their quarterback, he can run and throw, but I don't see it. They got a tight end. Vanderbilt got a tight end coming back, but I don't see it. Let me see what they say about the big boy team, that Ohio State. What they say about them. All right, now they like the 2025 Ohio State team won't totally resemble the group of the Buckeyes that won the chip. In Columbus, Texas, will encounter. Oh, y'all took a yawn. Encounter Ohio State team with new offense, new coordinators on both sides of the ball. New faces at running back. A former 5-star quarterback, Julian Sand, which they got him penciled in to start. Then you got Georgia. They saying Kirby have not lost the game. God, dog. Now that I didn't know. They haven't lost the game at Georgia in that stadium since 2019. Now, they might have played. They ain't lost one, y'all. That's gonna be hard. That combination with the two defeated Georgia. Excuse me. They talking about hey. I gotta get no sleep tonight. They talk about Georgia got us last year. That's cool. That's last year. Georgia will be dealing with some yeah. They gotta get a new center. Well, a new quarterback. Stockton might be the guy. Well, who knows? Florida. They say posted 6-1 when DJ Lagway was starting, healthy and starting. And 6-0 when he started the beginning of the game and ended the game. They 6-0, but I just don't see them being like that. He losing balls at wide receiver. Otherwise, they say Florida returned a lot of talent on both sides of the ball. I still think it's going to come down to QB play. Our QB going to be able to outdo Florida QB. I just see that. Now, Oklahoma got me a little tricky on it because they got an offense coordinator coming from Washington State with his wide receiver, with his quarterback. So they going to be like that. Then they come to Oklahoma. This could be a good one. That could be a good game. Like, not no pushover or nothing. Texas A&M, they say the Aggies, unquestioned highlight of the Texas home slate, which doesn't include much to get excited for in 2025. They schedule must be trash. Mike put together a nice transfer class this offseason, but any Texas A&M improvement likely depends on the quarterback. Can Marcel Reed do what he do? I don't think they got enough star power. I really don't. Kentucky, I ain't worried about. But Vanderbilt, I ain't worried about. Arkansas, I ain't worried about. Mississippi State, I ain't worried about. Yeah. San Jose, UTEP, Sam Houston, nah, I ain't worried about them. It's on us. It's clearly on Arch Manning and Steve Sarkisian. If they put in the work from the day they started, last week to the last game of the season, if they put in work, which you know they will, and you know they have, it ain't no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us. Watch this. Put in Arch Manning name and watch how much stuff come up. They talking about this man every day. Arch Manning getting talked about every day because he is him. There's no way around it. You can't deny it. He is him. Like I said, Xavier Worthy was talking about him. Talking about he don't expect nothing less than a Heisman. Then they asked him, you think they're going to win the chip? He's like, look, if you win in the Heisman, you should be in the talks for the trophy, but who knows? Hold on. They say the daddy's saying, I ain't hearing that. I gotta see that one. I got to see that one. They saying Pop saying that he may struggle this year. I don't see Arch Manning struggling. I don't. Let me see if they talk about it. Hold on, let me see. Because the daddy talking about him, but I just don't see it. It said Cooper Manning stated that Arch Manning said he could be worthy. Oh. Man, that man ain't beat no Xavier Worthy, ain't no 10-yard dash. Xavier Worthy hyped that up saying he could tote that thing like that. That was clickbait right there. I can't believe they clickbait me like that. Arch says he could probably beat you in a 10-yard dash. They know good and well Arch Manning ain't beating this man. This man ran a 4.2. But anything Arch say right now, it's going to be Hype City, baby. Hype City. Arch is him. Let's see. Now, hey, Arch Manning did have a 67-yard TD run. Boy, got that gas now. He might get out there and shake some. King, what's happening? We're going back-to-back with Arch. Listen. What if Arch went back-to-back Heisman and back-to-back chips? Do you think the media will allow that? Because you know they voting. So human beings are voting. I know you hear him talking about the Manning dynasty, the legendary Manning family. So he said the hype ain't deserved, but he going to keep getting it. He's definitely going to keep getting it. But they defense so firepower. They got stars everywhere. Stars everywhere. Let's see what just the random news saying about them. And Georgia, look, David Pollock even talking about the man. Let me see what now that's a Georgia guy. That is a University of Georgia forever Bulldog. And let's see what he said. He said, look ahead the next season, which is this season coming up. Pollock chose Texas as his top contender for a national championship after a playoff run ended in the semifinals. Pollock backed up his selection by noting how much talent Coach Shark and company have after two appearances in that playoff game. Similar to Ohio State last season, Texas appears to have the pieces to make a postseason run. See, even that, they even caught Arch getting all that love, y'all. God, dog, that boy getting a lot of love. He said it starts with Arch. He did plenty good and unlocked this offense really well. When he was in the lineup, the deep passes were better. I think the offense opened up vertical. Ooh. Imagine you come off your wide receiver because Arch taking off, and then Arch hang it to him. Yeah. Texas is going to be hard to stop. This is going to be a beautiful season. This is going to be a beautiful run, y'all. The Longhorns will return former 5-star running back CJ. Y'all know CJ ready to dog him. We untouchable, baby. At this moment, we untouchable. L. Brooks, you say, oh, yeah, they will allow it. It's going to be like, boy, hey, now if Arch be rolling like that, That boy gonna be the hottest thing in Austin, Texas. Hey, look, y'all. Tomorrow, I'll be coming on because my daughter got soccer practice. So I'll be soccer practice Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm probably coming on by 6 o'clock, 6:05, 6:15, somewhere in that time. Well, I could come on earlier. It could be a little quicker than that. So let's say a 5:45-ish to 5:45-ish to 6 o'clock. But tomorrow on Wednesday, I will be coming on at 4:45. L. Brooks, you said Arch might be able to get him in the 10-yard dash. My cousin played offensive line, and my cousin ran a 4.41. God, dog. Kind of old lineman you got in the family running like that. Now, Arch did take one out of there. He can pull off something big like that, but Worthy ran a 4.2, man. If you running a 4.2, a normal person who's going to run a 4.3 going to run the 10 yards in about 1.5 seconds, 1.56, 1.57, 1.54. But you running a 4.2, that man probably came out that thing running a 1.4 flat or something. Like out there getting it. Because he so boy out there getting it, y'all. But look, y'all, tomorrow, 4:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm coming back to rock with y'all, man. Texas football, baby. Hey, L. Brooks, you said O-lineman run like 5.5 when he played for Yeah, see, I expect O-lineman to be slow. The fastest I think I ever seen an O-lineman that I seen was probably like a 4.7, 8 or 9. I know they'll give me some 4.9s, but yeah. So yeah, tomorrow, rock with me, 4:45 Eastern Standard Time, man. Hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla. Hold on. Brooks, you said, but he got my cousin. Right now. He got that jump start. Hot. They got that get off, but it's just that quick get off. And it ain't but 10 yards. But yeah, hey, blessings to y'all. Holla, holla, holla.